That's not how people usually start these, which is how you know something is already a little off. Have you ever looked up and it's 4:30 in the afternoon and you realize you forgot to eat? Not skipped, not dieting, you just forgot. And the strange part is it didn't even feel strange until that moment. I hear this all the time. People say it like they're describing the weather. I forgot to eat. And if you wait a second, they'll add, I was just doing something, which sounds reasonable until you realize something means scrolling, watching, researching, reorganizing, or thinking about starting something that felt extremely important at the time and now cannot be explained. Meanwhile, you've had coffee, maybe something small, something that technically counts but doesn't. And now everything feels off. You're irritable, you can't focus, you feel slightly unhinged, and your brain starts doing what it always does, trying to explain it. Something is wrong, something is very wrong. And sometimes something is wrong, but sometimes you just didn't eat. There's something kind of ridiculous about this. A brain that can plan its future, argue about politics, and worry about things that haven't happened yet can also go 9 hours without eating while watching videos about how to be more productive. That's not a personality flaw, that's a system problem. This didn't used to happen like this. Dinner used to be a thing, a real thing. There was a time, there were people, you showed up. You didn't have to remember to eat, someone else remembered for you. Someone said your name and you went. Now you can live with other people and eat every meal alone. Different times, different rooms, different screens. We didn't just lose dinner, we lost the reminder. Now, eating is a decision. You have to notice hunger, decide to act on it, stop what you're doing, figure out what food exists, make it. And all of that is competing with something that requires nothing from you and gives you something immediately. So your brain makes a completely reasonable decision, just not a helpful one. This is where people start asking, is this ADHD? Is this autism? And yes, those brains struggle here. But here's what we don't quite get. We've built an environment that makes everyone else worse at this. If your brain is easily pulled towards something interesting, you're gone. If your brain locks onto something and doesn't want to switch, you're also gone. Different wiring, same environment, same outcome. Nobody ate. And then, later, it shows up. Not at noon, not when it would be useful, at night. When everything suddenly feels off. You're irritated, restless, you feel like something is wrong with your life. And sometimes it's just that you didn't eat. People think this is about discipline. It's not. It's friction. Cooking takes effort, steps, decisions, waiting. Scrolling takes nothing and gives something immediately. So your brain does exactly what it's designed to do. It chooses the easier reward. So you don't fix this by becoming a better cook. You fix this by making it easier to eat than to avoid eating. Bread, peanut butter, banana. That's it. And if part of your brain immediately says, that's not a real meal, that's the exact problem. Because the goal isn't optimal, the goal is not being empty. Routines help, structure helps, but most of this is boring. And boring things are very easy to ignore. But if you want to think clearly, function consistently, or do anything well, it helps to not be doing it on empty. Different brains, same environment. you still have to eat.